am Dr. Meer and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am going to be looking down at my phone a little bit, a few times, just so that I can answer questions and things like that that I've already prepared for you guys. So, of course, you already heard, my name is Dr. Meer. I have two full-time jobs. One is being the mother of EJ that you saw on the video a little bit earlier, and the second is I'm a psychologist. I really love my job and I really love what I do in terms of just getting to help people all the time. And that's how I got into the field that I am in. I have a few degrees. I started off in undergrad with a degree in biology, and then I decided a little bit before it was time for me to graduate that I didn't actually want to do med school anymore. I wanted to become a psychologist. So I shifted gears, I took some electives that I needed, and then after undergrad I decided to get a master's in forensic psychology so that I can pick up the rest of my prerequisites that I would need to get a doctorate. So I have a master's in forensic psych, I have a master's in clinical psychology, and then I have a doctorate in clinical psychology. So hence Dr. Meer. So hobbies, I have a few hobbies, a few things that I really probably enjoy doing. I got introduced to music at a very early age by my mom. My mom plays the violin, the piano, and her motto was always what she knows she had to teach her children. So I started playing the violin when I was about 3 years old, and the piano around the same age. Because basically all you have to be able to do to learn how to play an instrument is be able to count and know your ABCs. So she started to teach me the violin and the piano when I was about 3 years old. I play the violin a lot of times now just for fun. I don't get to play that often, and I play the piano. Right now I'm working towards being able to play at church, so I'm in what we call development at my church, and so I play the piano there. And I really, really love music. And in terms of my hobbies, those are also things that I'm trying to introduce to my son at an early age. So he loves music already. You turn on some music, he starts dancing. You turn on worship, he lifts his hands. I love it. And so most of my hobbies have to do with music. But I also love traveling. I love, love, love traveling. My parents introduced us to traveling at a very early age. I think I've been to 46 out of the 50 states of the U.S., to include Alaska and Hawaii. And then I have been to Europe. The countries I've been to are Spain, and I've also been to France. And then I've been to Africa. Fun fact, my dad's from Kenya originally, and so I've been to Kenya. And then also I have been to Mexico and Canada and the Bahamas, and I think those are pretty common countries to go to. I have a whole bucket list of places that I would like to travel to in addition to where I've already been. I would have gone to more places over the past year, but being that I have a very small child, I just haven't felt safe enough to put him on a plane yet, and so we haven't gone anywhere. So in addition to traveling, my career took me a few different places, I guess. So when I first left home, I ended up living in Virginia. When I went to undergrad, that's where I went to undergrad in Virginia, and I lived there for like 13 years. And then for my grad school internship, for my psychology internship, which is kind of like a residency that people do for med school. It's the final step before you get your doctorate. I did that in Florida, and so I moved there, and I was there for about a year. And then I moved to Alabama. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly where I live, but I live near Birmingham. And so Birmingham metropolitan area basically, and I really like it here. It's a lot different from other places that I've lived before, and not a place that I ever thought I'd settle down, but work brought me here, and I ended up kind of just liking it. Not a lot of things go into me liking where I live. If I can find a good church home, if I enjoy my job, and that's pretty much it. I'm a homebody, so you know, I don't need a lot around me, but I do have friends. I have a few friends, and so that has made this place feel more like home. And then recently, my parents have moved down. They retired, so they live here, and then my sisters also live here, so that's made it really great. I am married married to the wonderful Mr. A that you guys saw in my introduction video. We have been married. It'll be 4 years this November. We actually did not date very long before we got married, and I like it that way. But we really did get to know each other. We talked about things that were really significant, and the beauty of it was that we had similar goals. We weren't dating just for fun, but we all both knew when we came into it that we were dating people for the purpose of marriage, and so that kind of helped that we both had the same goals and similar interests, similar backgrounds, a similar belief system, and so all of that yielded essentially what is our marriage today. So we are the parents of the lovely EJ. He is literally a full-time job. He's very active, very smart. I am his mom, so that may sound biased. But even if I look at it from a personal view, he's a pretty intelligent little kid, and he keeps us on our toes for sure. So let's see, what else is there about me? Well, my favorite colors are actually, it used to be pink when I was a kid, and I still like pink, but now I kind of graduated to like rose gold, which is to me a mixture of pink and gold together. And so rose gold is probably my favorite. Everyone knows it, probably at work, at home, everyone kind of knows that rose gold is my absolute favorite color. Last and not least, but the last thing is, I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit about what my channel is gonna be about. It's gonna be about family, it's gonna be about faith, it's gonna be about things that I just come across in my career. Not of course telling you guys about cases and things like that, but when I say things I come across in my career, just giving like psychological advice and things like that. Speaking of EJ, hi baby, come here, come here, come here. This is my baby. Say hi, 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 hi. And so that's what this channel is gonna be about, and probably a lot of him, because he takes up a lot of my time when I'm not at work. Give everybody a kiss. Oh, that's so sweet. You gotta blow it back. Blow it back. Good job. Oh, you give me another one? Let me do it with you. Mwah. Well, that is it for now. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed what you hear. And don't forget to subscribe and share. Share this with all of your friends. Subscribe and share. Join us. We will be posting videos every week. And so if there's anything that you would like to hear about, anything that you're interested in, make sure that you let us know. All you have to do is comment below after you like, you share, and subscribe. Say yay!